What's going on, everybody? Ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls all over the world. We are here with you today doing a firefighter talk video. It's been approximately 3 weeks, maybe longer, since I've done a firefighter talk video. This one is discussing why the department that my brother was on kicked him off. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. They kicked him off. And their excuse for kicking him off was he didn't have an adequate ride. So, I just want to review what the state law is. Okay, so before we review the state law, let's go back a step. Okay, let's look at this. They also said it was because he hadn't uh, shown up to a meeting since October. Now, let me mind you, this was November, about the middle of November that they kicked him off the department. So, from October, in which he went to a meeting, I think October, he went to a fire department event around October 20th. 23rd, wasn't it?
It was November 21st.
No, what was the October one? The Derby that they had.
The one for Cody Baker?
Yeah.
That was the 21st.
Of October. It wasn't November. It was
Yeah.
October 21st. So October 21st was the last event he went to. This was the middle of November. Not really the middle. It was yeah, we'll just say it was the middle. This was the middle of November, and they kicked him off for not showing up to meetings, but yet he had already put approximately, we're going to estimate here that he had put 40 hours into that department since he joined.
And I went and paged the meeting, so I didn't know.
In the year, plus he had a pager that would not pick up anything. A pager that did not work, so how was he supposed to know when the meetings were paged? And the fire chief said he had tried to call him, but there were no missed calls on his phone. There were no voicemails left on his phone. And now we'll jump into the state law part of it. So Kentucky state law for volunteer firefighters says that a volunteer firefighter only has to participate in 20 hours of activities per year. That's per 12 months. He missed, we'll roughly guess or roughly estimate it, he missed 30 days worth of activities. 30 days! We were going on vacation right before he got kicked off the department. So they had already been told in advance that he would not be making runs or meetings or anything like that for a certain amount of time. And that certain amount of time is when they kicked him off the department. So this is it's volunteer. You don't get paid for it. So, some people's gonna be like, oh, don't get upset about it. But it's the point that they're breaking laws. They're breaking guidelines that we have to follow. There are guidelines that we have to follow, as well as cops and anybody else out there. So the point of it is they kicked him off illegally. Their department is crumbling. They told him
they got a boy right across the holler here that don't do nothing.
I'll talk about that in a minute. But they told him when he got a car in his name to come back to the firehouse, and they'll let him back on the
Well, they said when I get one that's gonna get me
in your name. We'll just say that, because that's basically what they said if we read between the lines. I'm not going to beat around the bush. That department needs to be shut down, or they need a new leader. I would be happy to take that leader, but unfortunately you can't run for that position. because they treat that fire department like it's a dictatorship and not a democracy. The last time I checked, this country was a democracy where people have the right to vote, not a dictatorship where one man tells you what to do. That don't happen. So, I guess we haven't taken any actions against the fire department or the fire chief. There's something coming in with orange flashing lights. I think it's a combine.
You would
Yeah,
be
that's a
right,
combine.
brother.
They're about to start combining, I guess. Anyways, back on track. I just saw a bunch of floodlights coming towards the house, but back on track now. We haven't taken any actions against the fire department. However, we kind of feel like we need to, or at least I feel like we need to. I'm thinking I am going to email the Kentucky Fire Administration. I will put that email in the link of the I will put that email in the description. If you guys feel as frustrated as I do, please feel free to email them and tell them that Cloverport Fire Department illegally kicked a firefighter off their department. We don't want any threats made against the department. We're not supposed to mention the department's name even in an action like this, but I feel like it's something that everybody needs to know, and if anybody locally where I live is watching this video, Cloverport, I want them to know who did it, what department did it, and I want them to know that I'm willing to step up and take the leadership off of the man who's leading its hands right now if he can't run it properly. I'm willing to 110%, because I will fight for my firefighters. I will fight to get them turnout gear that is safe for them to use and adequate for them to use. I will fight for their rights as volunteer firefighters, and I will fight for my community. Just today we was looking and the city council approved a $3,000 amount of cash to go from one fund that they have to a separate fund to put in somebody's pocket to pay a city
Garbage man.
to pay a garbage man a $3,000 sum of money just for picking up garbage. But yet the fire department can't get better gear, can't get better trucks, can't get a better firehouse. We can't get shit. But yet they'll give a guy $3,000 just to stick in his pocket, all because of his last name. Anyways, this video is probably getting pretty long. So we'll be contacting the Kentucky Fire Administration and the Kentucky Fire Board, along with the City Council and the Mayor of Cloverport, and we'll be trying to get some actions done.
Yeah, good luck with the mayor, because him and the fire chief are like...
Well, you know, there's people over him that I can contact. The Kentucky Fire Board is over the mayor.
Oh, I got dirt on the mayor of Cloverport anyway, so...
But anyways, thanks for watching. We love you, and we'll keep you posted on this. See you next time.